Вітрила, шалені вітрила, біла як крига йде в сонячний край.
Hello, my name is Alisa Shevkova and I'm a filmmaker in Bedford, Nova Scotia. I'm a journalist and I am a Ukrainian as well, as you can hear from my accent and from my long, hard to pronounce name. For the past few days, I've been bombarded with questions, messages, emails asking what's going on in Ukraine. Some are really concerned, and some are actually asking if this is all true, or Mr. Putin is liberating Ukrainians from an imaginary enemy. So it's hard to speculate of what's going on from here in Canada. So today I asked a very special and very dear person to me to join us on the call. And this is Polina. She's a teenager in Kherson, Ukraine. This is southern Ukraine. And it's actually only our second time talking to Polina. But her parents, both her mom and her dad, were my best friends all through high school. And although I'm here in Canada, we kept in touch. And when all this happened, Polina wanted to tell to the world what is really happening in her country. So welcome, Polina, and thank you very much for sharing your view with us. Hello.
Thank you for this opportunity. Hello.
So can you please tell us a little bit about yourself? Who is Polina?
Okay, my name is Polina. I am 16 years old. I'm studying in the 10th grade in person, Lyceum of Physics and Maths. I'm a normal teenager. I like playing the guitar, walking with friends, read books, listening to music, and maybe that's all.
And what your family? Can you tell us a little bit about your mom and dad, your little brother?
I live with my mom and my dad, my younger brother, German. He's 8 years old now. I also have grandparents. They're living in our town too.
So tell me, Polina, how was your life before all this happened? Tell me about your Christmas. Tell me, how did you spend the Christmas? How was the New Year?
I spent the Christmas with my family. We have a family dinner, visiting all our relatives, grandparents, maybe my cousins, and other. It was 2 weeks holidays in Ukraine, and I have an opportunity to walk with my friends, visiting cinema, just what's all of those teenagers doing on holidays.
So did you make a Christmas wish?
Yes, of course. I wished to pass all the exams. Well, maybe it's a banal wish, but anyway.
So it looks like your studies are very important to you. So you're in grade 11, grade 10, and Ukraine only goes till grade 11. So you're just 1 year from your adult life. So what are you planning to do when you finish?
I want to enter the university in Kyiv or in Kharkiv because in Ukraine it's not popular to take a gap year, actually. I want to study foreign languages or maybe economics.
So these are all wonderful plans. But how do you feel about your future now, today?
I don't know what to expect and what will happen even tomorrow, because situation is not clear to us. As we can hear in news, everything is yes, of course we have some bombarding in the cities, and Russian army is in Ukraine now, but it seems to me that everything is well and situation is under the government control.
So tell us a little bit of what really happened. Now it's day 4 today. So what happened 4 days ago?
It was 24th of February. I woke up at 7 a.m. Because of my parents' loud discussion. They were talking about the situation, that airport was shelled at 5 a.m. it seems to me in the morning. I don't understand clearly what's happening, and then I hear a huge noise, a bang. I come to the windows to look what's happening around, but my windows are going to the part of city, not to the airport. But then one of my classmates had sent a photo in the group chat. He's living in Chernobyevka. It's a village which is really close to an airport. And on this photo was a column of smoke. We have understand that there was an explosion, maybe, we don't know, but fire. After it, my parents go for a work, and me and my younger brother stayed at home. I can do anything, just checking news and look up to the window, maybe waiting for something. It was 12 a.m. when my friend from Donetsk called me and tell me that all this time they were in a shell dome of their school, and that the Russian army is in their town, and that is Russian flags are on government buildings.
So speaking about the flags, and we'll go back to the first day in a second. I see Ukrainian flag right behind you. So was it always there, or is it a new decoration to your room?
No, it wasn't over there when it was the evening of the first day. I've understand how I'm scared to woke up and seen the Russian flags on government buildings and around me. So in the morning of the next day, I understand that I need to put my flag close to my bed on the wall. It's actually helped me mental. It's maybe makes me stronger. I don't know. But after it, I don't even cry.
So speaking about crying, you told me something that was really touching for me, because I did ugly cry in the first day, you know, and I'm here in safety, but it really it just. But about you, you told me something about crying and your little brother. So what happened on the first day?
The first day, yeah, when my parents were at work, I'm trying to do not cry and do not show that I'm afraid, because I was with my younger brother, and if I will show him that I'm disappointed, that I'm terrified, what will he think? It was what I'm thought about, and this time I'm trying to don't show him that something really terrible is happening. We have played table games and just talking, because I don't know, I was ready for everything. We had packed extra bags actually. If something will happen, maybe sirens, maybe we will need to evacuate to the shelter or to the basement. We have packed the bags with blankets, some snacks, and documents. So
Did your parents pack, or did you pack when they were away?
we packed them together. We have actually 4 bags for every family member, and 1 bag with the food, but every of us have a bag of snacks in our bags.
So this was day 1. So how do you feel now? What all through these days? How are you feeling right now?
Day was the most calm day. Just at night, we have been shelling by Russian army. I know that maybe on the borders of our town, there were Russian machines and military. But this night, I have really good sleep. Then when I woke up in the morning, I've checked the news and seen that it was really close to me, actually. I know that the main battles was on the bridge, Antonov's bridge. It's from Oleshki to our town Kherson. It's the main way from the south to our city. Yeah, and there was the most hard battles for all these days. My friends from Antonovka, it's the most close district to the bridge, have a night in the basements.
What was the most scary moment out of all these 4 days?
One of my friend, he's living in Stepanovka. It's close to the border of the city forecast, and it close to airport. And it was the second day, and he texted me that something is explosion near his house, maybe less than 1 kilometer. He told me that he loved me, that I'm a great person. He told sorry for everything, maybe something were wrong, and tell goodbye. I was so terrified at this moment. I told him, just text me, just anything, please, if it's possible to know that you are right.
So is he all right?
Yes, he's right now, but still the military is close to his house, and we're all a bit nervous. But
Do you know
uh,
how are they treating civilians? Like if they, for example, if they're passing by, and are they okay with the civilians, or do you have any of this news?
I know that now they are okay. They're trying to stay calm as every of us. But when such a situation happening, you have understand that something is anyway the alert, the sound of shots become something like normal. And if someone told you that I can hear the shots close to my house, you understand that you will hear them soon too.
So how is your brother doing? How's your Herman is 8.
Yes,
How's he doing? What does he say?
he's very strong person. I'm glad that he is. Don't panic. He trying to live his normal life, playing some games. Of course, maybe he's as every of us is scared, but he doing really well for a child. I'm proud of him actually.
What about your mom and dad? How's mom? How's dad?
It's very hard for my mom. I could say that she's depressed. She had a close friends who lives close to the bridge, and actually my godmother lives in Oleshki, where was like heavy battles too. So she keep in touch with them, and she's really nervous about the situation. She's trying to do something to clean the house, but she's always reading the news. My dad, maybe because he is a man, but he trying to do not show that something is wrong. He read news too. He is that person who is more often from all of us coming to the shops to buy some stuff, goods, and water.
Are the shops open?
Yes, but the how to tell, the don't left any bread. Actually, if you will find bread or something, maybe some chips or something that looks similar to bread, it's really luck. There are also not much meat in the shops. Today was the first day when we were able to bought water, but we have waiting about 30 minutes until all the people will do that too, because there are everyone wants to buy some food.
So what water? You don't have water in your house right now?
No, we have a water, but it's not drinkable in Ukraine. Water from your shower, you cannot drink it, so you need to buy a special one in the market.
So we talked a little bit yesterday about Russia and about Russians and about. I want you to tell me, what do you think about Russia? What do you think about Russian people? And so right now, from the middle of all these terrible events, how do you feel about the country and about the people that are just across the border?
I want to tell that I'm not hate Russian people. I know Russian language. I've been studying Russian language for 7 years, and my brother now is studying Russian language as his second language in his school. I have friends and relatives in Russia, but many of Russian teenagers and adults are disinformed about the situation. They think that Russia is helping people which are living in Donetsk and Lugansk, but it's about 200 kilometers from my home, and I don't understand who are trying to help there. Um, I even have a dream to visiting St. Petersburg one day, but I don't know, will it become real because of all what's happening?
So you mentioned that they are really disinformed, right? So what they think that they are only liberating Lugansk and Donetsk and Lugansk are way far away from Kherson. So what are they doing here? And when you told this to your Russian family, what did they say?
I don't communicate with my Russian relatives, but my parents are, and my uh, relatives from Russia were shocked because they on their news no one told them about that. I've called my friend from Russia, and she first told me that no one of like normal citizens of Ukraine will not harm. But as now we can see the shelling of districts in Kiev, it's not true. I trying to send them photos, videos, what's actually happened, because this information is not available for them, and their journalists don't talking about that.
So do you happen to have any friends or family in Kiev?
Yes, I have relatives in Kiev. My cousin live in Kiev, and my best friend moved to Kiev this year.
So what is
Uh,
happening? Tell us, what are they saying?
I know that they are having a night on metro station because of shelling. They are terrified. They cannot leave the city. Um, we're trying to communicate with each other. Mm, I don't know, is it possible to support each other? But we're trying to joking about the situation.
So what are your hopes? Like, what are you hoping for, Polina?
I hope that it all will finish it before the summer. And when summer will come, summer holidays, we will just walk together with my friends and my family near the Dnipro River side under our Ukrainian flags.
All the world is right there with you, Polina, hoping that this is going to happen.
Yeah.
And I wish that you not only visit St. Petersburg, that you go and visit the world, and maybe one day you come and visit us in Canada here.
Yes, I hope it will be possible one day, because Canada is a really good country, and I know that it's friendly with Ukraine. So I hope one day I'll visit Canada.
Can you please show us out of the window so that people can see what are you seeing? I know that you didn't have any shelling right in front of your house, but we just want to see a little bit of Ukraine out of your window.
Okay, well, now I will show you. So I have beautiful windows from which you can see everything. Now it's a clear sky. because I live in west part of city, and it's maybe one of the most calm district because we are far from bridge, and we are far from borders in which are now the old battles are. But we are not so far from airports, about 6 kilometers, it seems to me.
Thank you for showing me a part of Ukraine. I went to high school in the city with your mom and dad, so thank you very
Yeah.
much.
I'm really happy that I could do just anything, because the hardest is just sitting and waiting for news. They actually, me and my mom brought some stuff for people which were evacuated from Antonovka. They are now in a basement of one of schools in our town. They are really poor people. I don't know how they cope with all this. And yesterday we sent help to people in hospital, some clothes and food for them. I also looking for another volunteer actions. I cannot donate blood because I have a low weight. So I do everything which is possible, just not sitting waiting for something.
You're doing more than enough. And again, sharing your point of view with the world is so important. Thank you very, very much. And please, please stay safe.
Вітрила, білая крига йде в сонячний край, рідная, милая доля щасливая, як заблукаю, мене відшукай. Чотири вітри у моїй свиті, сушена риба й хліб у мішку, чиста водиця у моїй